Hey, my name is Carrie. I'm from the Philadelphia area, not from the actual city of Philadelphia, so I don't sound like I'm from the city, but I'm from that area, so I guess there's some influences in whatever my accent might be. Um, so pronounce the following words: ant, roof, root, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, Jeff, tumbler, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope. I don't know what PGOY is. I'm beautiful no matter what they say. Let's see. Send a message to your bias since when are you in the fandom you're in right now? I don't know what that means. Do you think you have an accent? I guess everyone kind of has an accent. It just, since we talk like where we're from, there's not, I mean, there sort of is a universal way of speaking. It's what they train people to do who are broadcasters, but other than that, yeah, I think everyone has accents. Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life? No, I'm not even on Tumblr. I'm just looking this up. Open a book or your favorite fanfic and read a passage from it. So, I have a book over here. It's the only book that I brought with me to China, so that's my only option. Let's see. This is a historical fiction book about the Pacific Front of World War II, and sorry, I have a cold, so I sound a little bit different than normal. Trying to get past the introduction here. Okay. The boredom was overwhelming. Even in the darkness, with a low, warm breeze, he felt the restlessness, held the sharp stare at what should be the horizon. It was hidden, of course, black water meeting black sky, no hint of dawn till several hours away. They had patrolled these waters for more than 2 weeks, some calling it an adventure, the eagerness the crew felt to be back on the search for the scattered Japanese supply ships. 2 months before, they had been assigned to rescue patrol close to mainland Japan, a vigilant search for downed American pilots, or even the Japanese. But enemy pilots were very few now, the Japanese Air Force so depleted, or more likely, so wary of the superiority of their enemy, that they seemed to avoid dogfights with the American fighters completely. He hadn't paid much attention to that kind of talk, the newsy communications that filtered down through the chain of command. He was much happier thinking about the American pilots they had rescued, his crew cheerfully hauling aboard coughing, breathless men, soaked and shivering, desperately happy to be alive. It was a genuine thrill to rescue a pilot, every sailor feeling that special pride, more so if the man happened to be from a carrier, a naval pilot, and so one of their own. The pilots were more than just grateful, and in their momentary euphoria they made loud promises of lavish gifts, nights on the town for everyone aboard the sub. The promises usually included a rendezvous in Honolulu or even San Francisco, talk that every crewman enjoyed. The job had been made worthwhile by the beaming gratitude of the men they had saved. It didn't hurt either that as the rescued pilots were returned to their aircraft carriers, they were often exchanged for tubs of ice cream, a luxury few submarines carried on their own. Sorry if this is off center. I'm using my cell phone because I don't have a webcam. and I'm not really good at videoing with the cell phone. Be a lizard or a vampire? That has absolutely nothing to do with an accent. So we'll just skip that one. End the audio post by saying how much you love me. No. Yeah, so also there are some words that weren't listed that they say different in the Philly area. As most of you know, people from the actual city of Philadelphia pronounce water like water, but people from just outside the city usually don't. The sandwich that you put lettuce and tomato, like the really long one, some people from other areas of the country call it a sub or a po' boy. We call it a hoagie. Let's see. Other people call this dessert Italian ice. We call it water ice. Let's see. Oh, the bug that rolls up when you touch it. A lot of people around here would call it a roly-poly, but I grew up calling it a sow bug, and I looked it up, and apparently it's something that people just from the city of Philadelphia say. And it kind of makes sense because my mom is from the city, and she's the one who called it a sow bug. So that's how I started calling it a sow bug. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I've never heard it called anything other than TPing, so I don't know. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda. What do you call gym shoes? We call all shoes like that sneakers. What do you call your grandparents? On my mom's side, they were Grandma and Papa, and on my dad's side, they were Grandma and Pappy. And Pappy was going to be Papa anyway, but my cousin couldn't pronounce Papa, so everyone just called him Pappy. What do you call the wheeled contraption when you carry groceries at the supermarket? We call it a grocery cart, or actually a shopping cart. Yeah. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? A remote. There's some other words they say just in the city of Philly, like a John. A John is like anything really. Or what's the other one? Oh, the other question that was on one of these was what is it called when it's raining while the sun is shining? And looking at the other accent tag videos from Philly, a lot of people call it a sun shower, but I'd never heard that. And I actually lived in Virginia for about a year, and I guess maybe it was there that I picked it up, but I call it the devil beating his wife. Yeah, other than that, I've never heard anyone have a name for it, so I don't know. I am sure there are other words we say differently that I just can't think of at the moment, so I'll end this video. Bye.